Okay, so this is stop 3. There's actually nothing really particularly remarkable about this stop except that it's at the kind of top of the hill, and we've just walked through the kind of main street in Elora. So I kind of want to talk a bit more about Elora itself as a tourist location, as a heritage site, as a site for the arts. You may have noticed in the video going from stop 2 to stop 3 that there are lots of people who are quite obviously tourists walking around the area. I recorded this video on a Tuesday in the late morning, early afternoon, so it's not a particularly busy time, but you can still see lots of people looking around, visiting the shops, taking a look at the local art and that kind of thing. So Elora is quite a significant spot for tourists coming to this part of Ontario, and there are a few reasons for that I'll talk about at this stop too. Another thing that you might have noticed in the video is that there's a lot of public art all around, and Elora is also, as you noticed probably when we were stopped at the bridge, is also quite a beautiful area. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's historically been a site of natural beauty, so that's another kind of appeal for this part of Ontario as a tourist destination too. Elora is also home to the Elora Festival, which is a very well-known classical music festival that takes place in the summer and also draws a lot of tourists and visitors from this part of Ontario too. It's also home to the Elora Singers, which is a professional choir of high acclaim. So one of the other kind of claims to fame of this city is that it was a favoured location of the Group of Seven. The Group of Seven were a group of Canadian landscape painters in the early 20th century, the 1920s and 1930s, and there's distinctive Canadian art through interaction and painting of natural scenes. The main connection between this group and Elora is one member of the group, A.J. Casson, who did a series of paintings in Elora and thought Elora to be Ontario's most beautiful village. And you can also see, if you do come to visit Elora, you'll see lots and lots of stores selling art, reproductions, those kinds of things. So the claim of Elora as a heritage site is quite a strong one. Okay, let's continue now. We'll walk through the northern part of the town to the David Street Bridge and talk about that site a little bit before we go down to the base of the creek.
everything we do together.